Fucking is good, everybody gon' swim. Out here, the party's never end too soon. Happens every time I go and step up in the room. I do it like that, so let me see ya.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Pierce Gaming News. I got a couple news stories to go over with you guys today. Let's get into it. The Crew Xbox One PS4 beta launches today, but the progress does not transfer over to the full version of the game. This is the thing. All of our betas so far have been technical betas, Garrity said. They are not marketing betas. They are not there for anything else except for learning how we can make the experience better when we launch. He went on to say, there are lots of functions that probably won't be turned on during the beta. The Crew launches November 11th on Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Xbox 360, but not PlayStation 3. The Crew looks like a very good game. I hear that once the game is loaded, there is no more loading after, so you won't be slowed down by the loading times and worrying about which region you can enter without loading. But for me, I am looking more towards the simulation style of racing games. Although this game has a huge map, that does not justify my decision to buy this game at all, because it's an arcade style and I really don't like those kind of racing games at all. It's kind of weird that it's not releasing on PlayStation 3. I don't know why, but they're missing out on a kind of a big audience, I guess, or a big fan base. Pro Evolution 15 resolution superior on PlayStation 4. Konami reveals Xbox One version renders at 720p as opposed to 1080p on PlayStation 4, but both of the consoles do run at 60 frames per second. Hideo Kojima said, I think between the home consoles available in domestic market, the PlayStation 4 is the best, he said. It's also excellent for graphics, being able to render 1080p 60 frames per second with room to spare. Since it does it a little better than the other hardware, the image quality of the PlayStation 4 is the most beautiful. It's the closest to the photorealistic quality we are running at. This Pro Evolution 15 releases November 11th in the United States and November 13th in Europe. First things first. I'm not a fanboy of soccer games, but I have played both of them, and I gotta say, FIFA 15 is overall better and more enjoyable than Pro Evolution Soccer 15, in my opinion. I just played the PlayStation 4 demo last night of Pro Evolution 15, and the graphics are absolutely amazing. The gameplay is lacking, however. It just feels very, very arcadey. Like, it doesn't feel like a sim at all. I would give the Pro Evolution 1 to 2 more years, and it could surpass FIFA and give it a run for its money, but as of right now, it's not quite there. I played Pro Evolution 14 on PlayStation 3, and it was pretty bad compared to this version, so I give Pro Evolution a lot of credit here. It's really stepped up the game on 2015, that's for sure. I'm not sure if it's just me, but FIFA 15 is the clear winner here. Tell me what you guys think about that in the comments section. Lastly, happy birthday to the N64. September 29th, 2014 is the 18th anniversary of the N64, which is released in North America. The first generation in which Nintendo was beginning to be eclipsed by the PlayStation. The move to the disc-based media meant the PlayStation could do more graphically than the N64, and for some gamers that's all that mattered. N64 had managed to sell 32 million units worldwide, compared to Sony's whopping 102 million units for the PlayStation 1. So, I was only 2 years old when this console released, and I still have mine to this day. And I still hook it up and play it from time to time because it was such a great console. I remember the day I got my N64, it was my birthday, and when I opened the present, I believe I was 4, but I can't remember. I was so excited, and when I brought it home and played it, I was so amazed on how much fun it was for me. I look back and remember at all the great times I've had with that console. I think the game I played the most was either Super Smash Bros. Or WWF No Mercy. I don't have any of those games anymore, sadly, but I do have Army Men Sarge's Heroes, which is a very fun game, actually. I mean, if you try playing it on an HD TV, it's not gonna look very good. It's actually really bad, so you kinda have to hook up N64 to a standard TV. The N64 changed gaming forever because the player models were 3D and the games released for it were pretty awesome. I wish Nintendo would get back to the glory days of having good, fun games on their consoles, then maybe they would get a lot more sales. It would be nice for Nintendo to release an update or make a console that could play all Super Nintendo through the Wii U games. Then they would have a huge fan base from the older gamers that remember games they would play back in the day, or even new gamers from now that never got to experience it but they could get into those games. And if they did that, I would go out and buy that console in a heartbeat. Just a crazy thought that I have for Nintendo. Leave a comment if you think this would help or hurt Nintendo. Alright guys, that's all the news I got for today. Look for another video coming tomorrow. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.